Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, starting on this 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, because we have just seen the invalidation of this falling wedge pattern that we have been taking a look at over the last couple of days. Initially, this was starting to look pretty good. We got a breakout above resistance, and then after that, we saw a confirmed bearish divergence on the 2-hour time frame, after which we started to see some downside from there, invalidating that bullish pattern, meaning that this price target is now no longer active and we need to cross off this price target. Of course, recently we have also been looking at this bullish divergence in the charts on this 4-hour time frame, and we can now safely say that this has been invalidated. So basically, I'm just going to get rid of some of these things that we have in the chart here to make room for some new analysis here soon. So usually when you see a bullish pattern like this invalidate, especially also with that bullish divergence being invalidated as well, typically that is a bearish signal in the short term. So do take note of that. But like I mentioned on Monday as well, guys, we have to take into consideration the fact that we have CPI data coming out tomorrow. And of course, this is going to cause a lot of volatility in the market. So usually around the time of the announcement, you see some pretty big wicks to the upside and to the downside. So with this macro news coming up tomorrow, as well as this invalidation of the bullish pattern we have been looking at, I'm not going to make a call or prediction about what I think is going to happen tomorrow, because I simply think it is too unpredictable what is actually going to happen in terms of the CPI data, and this will have a big impact on the market here in the short term at least. If we take a quick look at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, we have some liquidity to the downside here, sitting at 94K, where we have about $250 million worth of long positions. Below that, at about 92.1K, there's also a decent amount of liquidity. And as far as liquidity to the upside goes, we have about $300 million worth of short positions sitting at 98.8K. And then again, around that 100K as well as 102.7K level, there are some bigger pockets of liquidity as well. So I do think it's quite likely that actually this liquidity to the upside as well as to the downside could be swept here tomorrow. But I'm just going to let that data come in, and then after that I can get a better sense of what we can expect here in the short term. Lastly, let's take a quick look at the Bitcoin ETF flow tables. On Monday, we saw a net outflow of about $190 million, with a relatively small inflow coming from the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. So for now, not too much really going on here. We have some inflows, we have some outflows, nothing too major. Either way, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.